Hi and Assalamu alaikum. I'm Arsalan Rahman from the platform of GoldGrid Pro EA. I hope you will be doing good and enjoying your life. In this video, we will discuss how to select the trading hours for our GoldGrid Pro EA. In fact, if I say that how to select the duty hours for your GoldGrid Pro EA, it will be more appropriate because we should take this EA as an employee, and this employee will handle the trading activities for you. You will be the director of this EA, and the way you direct him, the way you set its tone, it will behave accordingly. It will generate the results accordingly. Now, here a question arises that what is the need for setting the trading hours? Why don't we need to run it 24/7? Because running anything 24/7 is not a good idea, because uncontrolled trading, even apart from the trading, anything that is uncontrolled will not give you efficient results. In fact, sometimes it will give you exhausted results. So it is a good practice to decide the trading hours for your EA so that you can get the results as per your trading style and your mindset, and keep ensuring that your account remains stable and your mind remain peaceful. So for that reason, it is necessary to set appropriate trading hours according to your mindset. So now let's move towards the details. In order to decide the trading hours or duty hours for GoldGrid Pro EA, we need to answer two main questions. The first question is, how many hours per day should the EA remain active? As we know that the gold market remains active for 23 hours in a day. 1 hour is the rest time for gold market. So we do not need to keep running the EA for the whole 23 hours. It's enough to run the EA for 10 to 12 hours in a day, or maximum you can, if you want to increase the number of hours, it is recommended to increase it up to 15 hours. It should not be more than that, because the purpose of setting the trading hours is to keep the EA effective both from the safety perspective and profitability as well. So we need to set the hours in such a way that the exposure is balanced to the market. If we increase the hours too much, it will unnecessarily expose our account to the volatility and the disadvantages of the market. And similarly, if we decrease the hours too much, it will affect our profitability. So we need to keep a balance. And keeping in view the past experience, it is recommended that you should keep your EA active from 10 to 12 hours, just like a corporate employee, as it is your employee. And if you want to increase it up to 15 hours, not more than that. It is the recommendation. Rest is up to you, because you are the ultimate director. The next question is, during which time slot of the day should the EA remain active? In order to answer this question effectively, we need to know the behavior of gold in different trading hours of the day. As we know that in forex market or in online trading market, the 24 hours of the day, or you can say that 23 hours of the day, are divided into four main sessions, and the behavior of gold is different in different sessions. So if we know about the behavior of gold in these four sessions, we can effectively decide the time slot of the day in which the EA should remain active. So let's have a brief overview of these 4 sessions. The first session is Asian Pacific or Sydney session. This is the first session of gold market and it starts at 10 p.m. GMT. Remember, all these timings are in GMT. In order to convert it into your local time zone, you have to use the standard formula for converting GMT time into your local time zone. For example, in case of UAE, you have to add 4 to each figure mentioned in these trading hours. Similarly, in case of Pakistan, you have to add 5 because the time zone for UAE is GMT plus 4 and for Pakistan the time zone is GMT plus 5. So for example, if the Asian Pacific time is starting at 10 p.m., so in case of UAE time zone it will be 10 plus 4. It means 2 a.m. early morning. And in case of Pakistan, it will be 10 plus 5. It means 3 a.m. early morning. So similarly, you can convert all these trading hours according to your local time zones. Here I will explain in GMT. So the first session is Asian Pacific or Sydney session. It starts at 10 p.m. GMT and ends at 7 a.m. GMT. In this session, the volatility of the gold market is at lowest. Mostly you will see range bound movements and the volume remains light. The next session is Asian session or Tokyo session. This session starts at 11 p.m. GMT and ends at 8 a.m. GMT. In this session, the market is still relatively calm, but you will experience comparatively higher volatility than the Asian Pacific session. You can say that in Asian session, the volatility of gold market is moderate. The next session is European session or London session. This session starts at 7 a.m. and ends at 4 p.m. GMT. In this session, the volatility of gold markets remain high. You will experience major increase in the volume, and institutional trading also dominates in this session. So we can say that in London session, the volatility of the gold market remains high. And the next session is American session, or also known as New York session. It starts at 12 p.m. GMT and ends at 9 p.m. GMT. This session, in this session, gold experienced its very high volatility, or you can say the highest volatility. As we know that most of the high impact news are also released during American session, so those news also have their impact on the volatility of the gold market. So in American session, very high volatility of the gold market is experienced. So collectively, in a conclusion, we can say that in Asian Pacific session, the volatility of the gold market remains lowest, and then in Asian session, comparatively higher than the Asian Pacific, but lower than the London and New York session. So we can say that moderate in Asian session. In London session, we can conclude that the gold volatility remains high. And similarly, in American session, the gold market experienced the highest volatility of the day. But there is one more interesting factor. These 4 sessions overlap each other in different trading hours of the day. And those overlapping have their own impact on the behavior of gold and volatility of the gold market. For example, the Asian Pacific and Asian sessions overlap from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. Similarly, the European and American sessions overlap from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. and the Asian and European sessions overlap from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. The most important overlap among these three overlaps is the overlap of European and American sessions, that is from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. During these trading hours, the gold market remains at its highest volatility. So now we have almost complete knowledge about the behavior of gold market in different trading hours. And on the basis of this knowledge, we can effectively decide the time slot of the day in which the EA should remain active. So if we talk about the recommended practice, there is no such standard recommended practice. It all depends on the mindset of the trader. For example, if someone wants his EA to operate in the moderate to high volatile trading hours, he can choose a combination of Asian and London session. He can choose a few hours from the Asian session and few hours from the London session. And this combination will give him or her the exposure to the moderate to high volatile trading hours. And similarly, if someone is interested to get the flavor of moderate high and very high volatile trading hours, he can pick few hours from the Asian trading hours, few hours from the London trading hours, and some of the hours from the American session. So this combination will give him the flavor of all three volatilities. So the ultimate objective is to keep your account secure, stable, and also ensure that you get reasonable profits from the market. So our aim is simple and clear. We want to generate reasonable profits, and we also want to keep our account stable. So whatever combination suits your trading style, pick that combination and ensure that you generate reasonable profits and keep your account stable, as you are the ultimate director and you know what suits you best. So I think it is clear now. With this, I would like to conclude. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.